Reggae TV. Subscribe now. Jetzt abonnieren.
Chuck D already told me in December that you, Hank, producing like dubstep style of music, right?
You have to understand that even as Public Enemy, you know, I'm gonna go back to Son of Berserk. We did a record called J Dub's Theme. Everybody forgot about that.
Brixton posse large boats, yeah. Long Island massive large boats, yeah. Come again, super.
That record was a kind of like a tribute to reggae and the grassroots of what we call hip hop. You know, because to me, reggae and hip hop is synonymous. You know, without reggae, we wouldn't have hip hop today. So thus, you know, upon listening to this new music that we've been put onto from listening to me, the greats like the DMZs, the Scream, the loafers, the plasticians. I can go on for days. The Pinches. I can go on for days on the cats the bangers that I think are making what is incredible music. I don't call it reggae. I don't call it techno. I call it, to me, it's a future frequency, and that vibration is what got my attention. And now I'm bringing that Bomb Squad style now, and that's why I went and enlisted my brother Keith, and I said, yo man, let's go back out here and let's do something that's revolutionary again, but at the same time let's open up minds like before, because the music needs a new breath. It needs a new vibration.
What are your current and future projects as the Bomb Squad?
The first thing we're gonna do is a compilation. The Bomb Squad and the Future Sound International Future Sound Soldiers presents Destruction, which is going to be, you know, Scream, Loafer, DMZ, Plastician, Sam, DZ, you know, a lot of our, you know, dub community producers on one record. All right, that's gonna come out, and that's slated for June. September, we're coming with the first Bomb Squad album, all right, and we don't even have a title for it. We probably might not even give it a title. We might just give them numbers. It might be just Bomb Squad 1, Bomb Squad 2 will come out, you know. So and that album, we're going to make that album what we call a very visual album. We're going to take the America's Most Wanted approach. When the first time when you heard the America's Most Wanted, it was a very visual-esque album. We're going to take that deeper and actually put you inside the record. We're gonna try to make this record so 3D oriented that you just get lost and engulfed in the frequencies. And that's what we think is going to be the future. It's going to be a hybrid between, if you look at movies is over here, audio is over here, the Bomb Squad record is going to be right in the middle. It's not going to have visuals per se yet, or not on the first one, but the album is going to be so visual oriented that you're going to be able to see the music. You're going to be able to see where we're going with it. And then me as my own project, I'm also coming with Shocktronica, which is going to be which I'm going to take the visuals and music and push that envelope, almost reminiscent of when you would put on some trippy, you know, sci-fi ish, you know, or watch the Mac what do they call it, the Mac video visualizer. There you go, the visualizer, and you're listening to music. That's going to be the next thing that's going to come, and that's what I'm developing and working on. You know, one of the things that we also want to do is be able to, you know, this is something that we just talked about. We want to do a compilation of take each country and do a compilation of all the artists in each country. If we come into Germany, we want
all the artists, of the artists.
The artists. I'm not gonna say the artist, but I'm just saying we want to come into Germany and take, let's say, you know, 3 or 4 or maybe 5 of the hottest hip hop artists and develop a concept record that's going to be, you know, Bomb Squad Germany, you know, International Future Sound Soldiers presents. You know, we're going to do that in France. We're going to do that in UK. We're going to do that in Norway. We're going to go to every place that we've been to, even in the United States. We're going to do that, so that this way we have this kind of like international vibration as well, and it's basically creating a collective. Because I think that now, as music moves towards independence, that we now have to create these collective societies or cultures, if you would, or communities that we all work together in making this work. Because that's what all the major record companies are. They're just a communities that's been working together under the umbrella of a corporation. So we respect that. But now we're going to do this on our level, but we're going to make this with all the independent cats. Right now, they're trying to control the only area that we have as independent artists to have access to our fans, which is the internet. And what they want to do is prevent you from using the internet, because they're saying that they want to protect you in your own interests, which is some bullshit.
I think the internet for the music industry is the greatest thing ever known to music. Okay, there's a lot of stuff that's garbage, but there's a lot of great stuff. But the problem is when you start dealing with it as a music industry type thing, they start to keep away certain things. So if something is good, but you don't have the connection, they won't let it come through. With the internet, man, you can just reach out to other people with no discrepancy, no prejudiceness to the whole situation. And I think that's what makes people be more creative, when they can just be open and free and make a record the way they feel it. You know, okay, everything might not go towards the top 20 or the top 10 of what's popular to everybody, but there are subdivisions and subgenres of music and what people like out there. And the internet allows you to reach that. You know, I could be a person that's very into ambient, but I don't have to be 45 to be into ambient. I could be a 21-year-old into ambient music. So how am I going to get to that kind of music when the majors is pushing a certain kind of music to the 21-year-olds? I'll be like, I don't want to hear Lil Wayne if I'm 21. I want to hear something, I don't know, something by Portishead. You know, that's not even pushed to the mainstream, but a 21-year-old might like it. So how do you get to hear that? Basically through the internet. That's why I say it has its pitfalls. You know, it's both yin and the yang, but I think it's more on the positive side, where people can create a great community. And if you're independent, this is the best way to do it. You know, we're independent right now. We running through the internet. You know, majority of the stuff we've been doing was because of the internet the way it is. Because the majors is looking at us like, oh, y'all was great, but y'all a little old now. All right, but we still doing gigs. We're working on a project, and we got a lot of connections with a lot of artists worldwide. So I think it's a great thing.
As we speak right now, the major corporations are trying to find ways that they can lock down the internet and only have it them supply, and they're going to all the different governments to try to make that a reality. You know, but at the same time, you have to also understand that we have a voice as a people as well, and we're fighting that as well. And I think that is, and I've urged everybody, in whether you're into hip hop or you're into just music, whatever the case may be, I've urged everybody to get involved into the politics of music. And when you start getting into that, you're going to start trying to find out, what is the FCC doing? What is the copyright laws now? We need to start to change those things, because those things are actually holding back and stifling the creativity. So so I just think that I don't, once again, I don't think it's bad. I just think that everything now. I just think that you got to apply yourself now more than ever.
It's like you said, the people have to be active. That's how you change government. That's how you change policy. If the people's not going to be active with it, then they're going to get their monies together and might get it their way. But as long as the people across the world stay active and stay vocal and voice their opinion, it's hard for them to beat that. Because that one thing, I saw it in the movie, and one thing that it was Robin and the Seven Hood with Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin and all of them. Dean Martin told him, he said, I can fight other gangsters, I can even fight the government, but I can't fight the people. You can't fight the people. And that's power to the people.
Bricks PTV. Subscribe now. Jetzt abonnieren.